What's going on, Dokkan peeps? We are back with another video, and in today's video we are taking on the new strongest stage in the game. It is finally here. We are finally fully synced. We are going to be taking on Goku and Frieza in the new Blue Zone event. And with that being said, in today's video we are going to be bringing a very powerful extreme team setup, just like we used for the last video. We will be using that to at least just get these stages like basically completed, and then we can backtrack, use different teams to get different type of objectives done, as far as using like a Universe 7 team setup. So with that being said, like I said, we will use other teams in later videos, but for today I wanted to show you guys that it is possible to get this challenge done if you want to use a extreme team setup. So let's jump right into it. All right, so here we are in the first phase 1. Now for the phases, there will be the extreme STR, and then the phase 2 will be super tech. Phase 3 will be extreme physical, and then the last stage will be super STR. So just keep that in mind as far as the actual types that you will have to go against. And we already get this domain procced up. All right, so that's giving us a good start right off the bat. Domains are definitely going to help you in this fight, just overall, giving that 15% increase with the attack and defense, and now we'll transform our Tech Broly. All right. Now this first rotation is not really looking too bad. I don't like the orbs that we have right now, so I will go ahead and put Tech Broly. We can put him in slot 1. We can put Broly in slot 1. It really doesn't matter when it comes to certain situations like this one. I feel like we can pretty much get this phase knocked out with just this rotation. So that's basically what I mean by, it wouldn't really matter. But at the same time, I don't want to jinx myself either. Because to get this final stage done, I will tell you guys right now, you are definitely going to need a team that is, prepped. You got a few rainbow characters on there. Because overall, I would say if you have, a team that's not fully synergized, and, it's not really coming all around together, it's not coming together full circle. That's what I meant to say. If it's not coming together full circle by the time, you're midway through the fight, then you definitely need to go back to the drawing board. All right, Cell Max. And then also keep in mind, some of these phases will lock you up. I'm pretty sure it's the last the last two stages, as far as the physical and the last STR stage that you go against, those phases will actually lock up some of your units. So that's another reason why why I'm telling you guys to make sure you're bringing a team that's, fully prepared to deal with some of these in-between attacks and whatnot. Because we have Cell Max locked in slot 1. I would have definitely loved to have our Int Broly in slot 1, but yeah. Then next rotation we have Janemba and our 2 Brolys. Next rotation is pretty cheese. Then we'll just go ahead and give that to Int Broly. I would say the strongest phases are probably going to be the extreme physical phase, and then the phase 4, the last one with Goku and Frieza. Because 17 and Golden Frieza, like I said, they're definitely going to give you a run for your money. This stage right here, I would say it's more so, it'll come around to placing your rotations in like a certain order as far as like support and synergy. Because just like we have AGL Broly, he's type disadvantage, so he's not getting that full damage that we would really see him, really be dishing out. And then it's probably because of the linkage too on the left side of Broly as well, being that Cell Max was his other linking partner. They do link, but it would have been better if we had an actual Saiyan right there. Let's see. And Int Broly, yes sir. This phase is definitely going to be where your Int Broly is going to eat the most since he's type advantage. So definitely keep that in mind. Let me see. Then we'll go ahead and proc Tech Broly's active skills, so we can basically just have that stacking and have it prepared for the last, for our final steps. Alright, so we have that prepared. And I'll go ahead and give these STR orbs to Int Broly. He actually produces the STR orbs, so, keep that in mind. That's not like a glitch or anything. That's actually in his kit. Why he turns orbs into STR orbs, I have no clue whatsoever. That's just something that's just a part of his kit. He is weirdly built. But like just power wise, just all together, he's, one of the top characters for sure. So yeah, while the domain is up, he can randomly change key spheres of a certain type in an STR excluded 2 STR key spheres at the start of the character's attacking turn, and then guards against all attacks. So that's the whole purpose of the STR key spheres. And then we have our EZA Tech Broly. We have him transformed, and then his active, that'll be prepared for the next time that we have him basically just come back around. AGL Broly, he should do fine. Then I don't know what I was thinking with EZA Broly's active skill. Let me see. AGL Broly is just a little bit risky these days. He's definitely fell off the chart as far as like top 10 characters in Dokkan, but he's still definitely in the conversation as far as like top 20, top 15, he can be involved in that talk. But see, we're taking so much damage right here, bro. Golly. That was just unnecessary, bro. So, prime example, I'm coming in with a stacked team, and as you guys can see, I'm still taking damage, you know, like just as far as certain situations. We're getting some good percentage though, you know, Broly, that 100% should be building up. We should be past, you know, well past 150% as far as the additional attack and defense. But the fact that he didn't guard against any of those attacks just now kind of pisses me off. Come on. Yes, sir. Got that additional from Easy A Tech Broly. He's definitely a monster, just a powerhouse these days. So, you know, of course, if you have an extreme team that's Broly synergized, you know, Cell Max and all of them, I would definitely put Easy A Tech Broly on there. Because I get it. He can be kind of questionable when he's in his base before he transforms. But once he actually, you know, transforms, he's been out there for, you know, a good little minute, you know, you will see the huge difference. And now we are finally looking at Goku and Frieza. You definitely want Domain being procced, and then we have basically a perfect Broly rotation right now, honestly. I don't know if you can ask for anything better than this. Because you basically have an impenetrable, like, literally you have like an impenetrable tank right now. All right. So with that Domain going up, we already have crit in our Tech Broly. Pretty much you're just gonna be relying on dodge for some of these characters, and that's why in my last video going up against Goku, the Ultra Instinct Goku stage, that's why I mentioned to actually put dodge on some of your characters, because that is going to definitely help you in some of these situations, like this right here. I don't know how much damage we take. How much do we take right here? Yeah, but revival, son. Yes, sir. So that's another reason why we brought in LR Broly, because that man has the revival. I didn't want to depend on it, but, you know, it's definitely something that, you know, you can make sure you have in your back pocket if something were to happen. I believe that man Janemba is locked up. That is not a pretty sight. It's not a pretty sight. This is a situation where if you can get AGL Broly in slot 1, definitely try. But, you know, with you getting locked up, it's just something that, you know, it is what it is. And then that's where the dodge comes in, because I have dodge on Janemba, then he has dodge built into his kit. But it's like, yeah. Then we got a little time travel going on. You know what I'm saying? Had an instant transmission back in time real quick. Let me see. So we did come back to the Goku and Frieza stage. We have a better setup going for us this time. Tech Broly in the middle has me a little bit scared, but all right. It shouldn't be too bad though. Our next rotation. I wish we had Tech Broly in the next rotation. It is what it is. But being that we have two Int Brolys, we should be fine. And then with the domain up, you know, he should be guarding against these attacks with no problem. Ugh. Ugh. Excuse me. Goodness gracious, bro. Because he does have the attacks effective against all types. And then starting from the 5th turn, he gets that 60% HP recovered. Yeah, with the revival and everything, so. But this is a new phase, so can't even depend on that. But we can depend on the uncontrollable power allies getting the 60%, you know, additional. Let me see. We got the additional. What's this additional super? Nah. I wish Int Broly just had more additional supers built into his kit, just period. I feel like that's why a lot of people say his kit is like so weird and wonky, because he's good, but at the same time, it's like you have to damn near go into his hidden potential and, like, you know, spruce this man up. Let's see how much Cell Max can do. Not shit. Not shit. Crazy. But it's been a minute. Yeah, turn that volume back up. It's been a minute since we've seen AGL Broly in action, so we'll go ahead and get him transformed. Yes, sir. Full power, Broly. Yeah, so with his domain, we get the additional attack and defense of 10%. And then if you belong to Exploding Rage or movie bosses, you get a additional 10%, which is basically all of our lineup. So we can get a potential of 20% attack and defense increase. But of course, with everybody's teams, that's going to differ. But we do get the 300% attack and defense, and then Broly guards against all attacks. And then with Cell Max's active taking place this turn, he basically intercepts the attacks just like Beast Gohan. So that's why I brought Cell Max into the fight, because he's kind of considered that Beast Gohan for the extreme side of the game. You know what I mean? After you get that active proc up, then it's like kind of smooth sailing. Yes, sir. We getting these. Bro, it's been so long since I've seen Broly get these additional supers. It's been so long since I've seen him in this form, period, to be real with you guys. And then to see him just bodying this Goku and Frieza stage is just crazy. Of course, of course. And keep that in mind, folks. This stage will lock up your units' position, your slot positions. It can nullify your supers. So just keep that in mind. Now, I'm pretty sure they stop your dodges. They can nullify your dodge mechanics too. And there we go. Yes, sir. So Cell Max was able to top it off. We went in strong with the Broly lineup, and then, hey, Cell Max finished it up for us. So let me know what team you guys use down in the comments below. We will be using some other teams to go into these new phases, just to give, you know, different showcases, different team setups, because I know everybody might not have the exact same team. So I am taking that into consideration. But let me know what you think of the video down in the comments below. I will see you guys in the next Dokkan Battle video. You guys take care.